Hey, it's pasthisprime here. Welcome back to Surviving Mars. We're continuing on with our challenge mode playthrough, and in the previous video we finally finished the campus life challenge, and now we're going to go over to the Ark 2.0 where we have to have 200 colonists. Got to be a catch to that, because that can't be harder than having 200 scientists. But there's got to be a catch. What have we got? Mission sponsor Church of the New Ark. Commander profile Doctor. Game rules. The last Ark. What does the last Ark mean? No events. I wish you could find out what that actually means, because it does not tell me in the description. And I'm sure it's going to be crucial. Let's actually go back and see if we can find out what it is, because if you go for a new game, if I go game rules, the last Ark can call a passenger rocket only once. What? Okay. How the hell can you do that then? Okay. Well. Oh. And look at this. Dust storms pretty high. Meteors pretty high. Cold waves very high. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Alright, what do we get? We get an RC transport. Got some drones. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Drone hub, fuel refinery, moisture evaporator, and a Stirling generator. Oh, this is going to be bad. Are we allowed to steal from the other colonies? Is that how we do it? Please pause. Rockets and shuttles require less fuel. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. And I like that. Sorry, we're getting no research per soul. Okay, so it's saying down here. Oh, I hate it when you don't luck a good pick. Ooh, okay. Well, we have no idea of anything that's around us. All we know is we have concrete. Alright, let's get the pain and misery started, eh? Alright, we are all out. Okay, so we've got to do the usuals. We're going to want concrete. Do we have anything significantly good? temple spire. Why have we got that? A place to meditate and seek meaning beyond the physical world. Visitors recover sanity. Okay. It doesn't really help us get to 200 people. Alright, well, I guess we'll put a basic dome down. I'll put it there. Alright, let's go with a cable to there. Alright, let's chuck a sensor tower in. We'll hold off on the drone hub. We will put the power there. We're going to need more power. Fuel refinery. Alright, we'll work that out in a minute. Moisture. Work that out in a minute. Or should we work it out now? Alright, just run a pipe across there. Should put a cable in as well. And maybe... Oh, we can't do that. Well, we can do that, can't we? Alright, some moisture. I'll put one of those down. Oh, we need a dump, don't we? Okay, put one of those down. Gonna want a little concrete thing there. Okay, we are going to want a moxie. At least 4 of those. Okay. A few of these. Four of those. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got? Just checking through. Hopefully we'll find some water. But can't count on it. So we're allowed 1 passenger rocket. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So let's prioritize that. And that, so we can get some concrete built. Concrete being made. All right. Okay. Get the sensor done, please. Can we reduce that to the lowest? So we can get all this other stuff made first.
Sector scanned.
More concrete. Okay, start getting some stuff stored. So, we're not getting any research whatsoever. I thought, maybe I'm wrong. I thought pretty much everybody got
Sector scanned.
basic science. Well, this is going to be even tougher. I mean, I knew there was going to be a catch. This is going to be really difficult. So I've only got 1.9 billion too, so even to pay for research...
Sector scanned.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really bad. Okay, so we're not even storing water because we've only got one and we're using that for fuel. So, oh, and we only have one rocket. Hang on. Wait, we have an Ark pod. So you can have one passenger rocket, but you can have Ark pods. So I could pay for this now. Oh, okay. So that changes things a little bit. I think. That might also mean that they don't come in with any food. I don't know. Did we get all the metal? Because I saw something there. Let's just get this guy to just keep bringing stuff over while we can. What are we waiting for? Oh, see, now we've run out of polymers already. Oh, there's a nice metal thing over there. Bit of metal around there.
Sector scanned.
Okay, so what we need to do I'd like to get a couple more of those. Or can I get one and some polymers? I don't want to spend too much too quickly.
Sector scanned.
Okay, that's the other thing we don't have. Which we're going to have to pay for is we need an explorer. Right, so let's put that down. There. Of course, I ran out of power. What is a Stirling generator? So it's polymers to keep it going. They take metal to keep them going. But then you need batteries, which are polymers. So it's a question of what's more efficient, requiring metals and polymers. Now polymers just requires water. If I wanted to make a... Sorry, there we go. Oh, it's not going to show me. Yeah, I've always questioned this. Are you better with power accumulators and solar? Because to make machine parts, you need to have metal anyway, which is basically that. But then you don't need polymers. It's one or the other, isn't it? Which is, yeah, it's very frustrating to try and work out. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's really done the whole math on it. I'm sure somebody has. And I'm sure there's some sort of calculation around it.
Sector scanned. Resources are low.
We know. Okay, you go and scan the anomaly.
Milestone achieved.
Well, we get research from that. That's handy. Now, if I was to take this off, we would also get research, but if I take it off now, I haven't built the drone hub. We have scanned all of this, and there is no water. That's not good. Okay, we need to put down a drone hub, and you're not going to get there. Is there anything I really want to cover here? I mean, I'd probably lean up towards the top more, but I think we just tuck it in here, I think. Well, I mean, you could just put it here. Hang on, are these not producing anything?
Anomaly analyzed. Milestone achieved.
Wait, what?
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet.
You don't really care about that. Hang on, they make 5 power. It's 35. That's 20. Oh, okay. No, it is right. It is definitely right. It's just not enough. Alright, well, we should send you
Research
off.
complete. Milestone achieved.
We'll get some more stuff. Okay, so that's going to save us power. Ooh, polymers. Polymers. Okay, we're going to add that. Is it better? No, I want that. That's just going to increase our concrete right now. That's not that. So let's move up to, say, there. Yeah, I can't believe we haven't got any research whatsoever. Alright, we're going to have a bit of a trouble filling up these batteries with that little.
Dust storm approaching. Resources are low.
Okay, well, this is the problem with having solar too.
Sector scanned.
Right, so dust will take out all my solar. But from my understanding, wind can still work. So maybe I should have built wind. Alright, let's get everything there. Bring it back here. I don't want him getting lost out there. Yep, so solar goes off. That goes off. So I've got no water. And we have 2 stored because yeah, we're just not making anywhere near enough water. There is no point bringing any people here right now.
Sector scanned.
Because that uses 1 water. That's using 1 water, which is basically both of my things. And right now we have no power. Though we're not really using any because we're dead anyway. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a huge nightmare. Right, so there's water there. There's water there. I really wish we had it built over here. I mean, we could do it. We could pull all this down and rebuild over here. But we would need to bring in a commander. And we would need to transport all the supplies over to there. There's concrete there. There's water. There's metal. Should we do it? Should we do it? I am really tempted right now. And also, if we're going to have that many dust storms, maybe I should just forget the solar and go straight to wind. I mean, we could do a combination of both. I mean, does it really matter? Okay, so if I'm going to do it, we need to bring in I need to bring in a commander. The problem is we've lost our drone hub. Because I don't have the tech. Do I even have the tech to salvage any of this? I don't, do I? So none of them are going to get salvaged. So we're not going to get the materials back. So I'll have lost all my prefabs. Okay. Maybe instead, what we do is we get rid of this. Let's start there. Okay, so we get all the materials back from there. Okay. Let's not get rid of everything here. Okay, hang on a second. Let's leave that there. So, right, we want a dome. I need that metal to be inside it. I would like to flatten that. Okay, we are going to bring in a commander. We're going to go broke. We are definitely going to go broke.
Sector scanned.
Okay, land you over there. Got another anomaly. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, there's a drone hub there.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than
Greenhouse
meets the eye.
Mars
A veritable
crowdfunding.
treasure.
Oh, I'd like that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Add that. Okay. We ain't getting nothing though. Because we ain't getting any research.
Resources are low.
Okay. Alright, this guy's taking everything. Literally. Okay. You, stop.
Sector scanned.
We might not have needed fuel there.
Meteor shower incoming.
Alright. I don't know what to do, actually. I'm a bit stuck. I'll start by getting them to flatten.
Sector scanned.
This would have been a time to build trains. Can we actually do it? If I build a station. Oh, let's build a station over here. Wait, hang on. So the problem is with a station, like with a tunnel, you don't have to build both sides. With a train station, you do. With a tunnel, though, it doesn't actually take any materials backwards and forwards. So if I want to build that, so it's 10 metal and 5 machine parts. Where are we supposed to get all the machine parts from? So what did I say? 10 metal, 5. So if you load 10 metal, 5 machine parts. And then you come over here. You went and used the metal over the bloody thing, didn't you? You fools. Wait, why do we end up with one? We might be restarting this, I think.
Anomaly found.
Because this is not going to work. I really should have started. If we had known. I mean, this is the problem. It's suggested down here deliberately. There's nothing down here. If it had put me here, that would have been perfect. And if I restart, that's exactly where I would scan. But then again, would it even put it in the right spot? Right, I'm going to land you here.
Sector scanned.
Okay, so when you've got a train track, how do you create the track again?
Research complete.
Oh, for God's sakes, you need a... Oh, my God, it's so expensive to cost... Okay, that helps. Now we're getting some research in. Okay. It's not going to save us, but at least it's better. Because we're at least going to get 100 per soul. Alright, so if I want to track... Hang on. It's just concrete. You mean no station? It is a station. Don't give me this no station crap. I know what I'm doing. Well, I think I do. Yeah.
Incoming.
Curves are too... What do you mean curves are too close?
Meteor incoming. Sector scanned. Meteor incoming.
Oh God, it's so hard to line it up.
Meteor incoming.
Okay, so that would be that. Wait, what? Why? Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Remembering how to focus all this is very hard. So, balance via trains, send all by train, don't send. Forget seeds. Food, yeah, we might want to do that. Well, not if we have a dome. Okay, we don't really want much in the way of supplies down here. We need some metal, some concrete. I don't need any of that, so we're going to send that. Food I'm not going to need, so we'll send that. Fuel. Well, I guess we'll leave it balanced. Polymers. Yeah. Leave those as is. And then I don't know down here. Balanced. Don't send. Don't care. Not gonna send food. Fuel balance, polymers, electronics, machine parts. Okay, that can all be balanced. I have no idea what I'm doing here. And the commander has malfunctioned, which means I can't do anything now, because he's the one thing that can actually fix something.
Resources are low.
Okay. Right, I think I'm going to restart because I can't fix this. I've either got to buy a drone hub and put it here, which I can't afford because I've got 120 million. It's going to cost 100 million. I mean, yeah, okay, I could bring in a cargo. I still can't afford a drone hub. I can't build a drone hub. I can't afford an RC commander. I basically can't do anything. The only thing I could do would be to put this research up the top and wait 10 sols to get some money to fix this. It's not worth it because I'm fighting a losing battle anyway because I'm wasting resources on this train. Trains are extremely expensive. I like the trains, but I find them absolutely useless in these challenges because they were not designed for the challenges. The challenges were designed well before trains were ever invented. So they're just not practical. And for me to get this working is not practical. And to be honest, I don't really want this down here. I was only trying to do it because I'd already placed all this and I didn't want to lose all my resources because, as you can see here, I can't fully destroy because we do not have the tech. So we're going to start again, and I'm actually going to start in the place that we should start. And I know that's going to be annoying, but it's the only way we're going to get through this. If we're going to have any chance, this is going to be very difficult as it is. So if we want to have a chance, we need to land in the right spot and start from the right spot. Technically, it's a little bit of cheating. I get it. It is. Because, you know, what can I say? No, what we should do... No, hang on. We should put that first because we need that 100 soul per day. Then we can get this stuff. Okay? So let's do that. That's our first step. Now we want to go here and here. Now the metal was here. So I am going to do that. I'm then going to pick that. And then we'll just pick everything around here. Like so. We're going to come down here. Now I know there's all this lovely metal over here, which is fine. That's good. We're going to want to clear that down. So we want to make sure we try and get as much of this in as we can. Now, actually, where would we put our dome? Not sure our range of our dome. All right, we'll go there. All right, this is going to be a lot better now. Because now we're going to build in the right spot. The only thing is, we can't see concrete or anything yet. That's annoying. But at least... actually, what we're going to do... you know what? Let's flatten this thing first. Alright, let's flatten... Let's flatten that. Okay. Alright, so we want to get that in, but try and keep away a little bit. So we will be doing a metal extractor here. It's not super important right this second, so we will turn it off. We're going to put that on low. We know we have water up here. We also know we have concrete up there. So we're going to do that. And run a cable up there. Alright. Drone hub will come back for the sensor. Put the sterling down. Okay, we should do some power accumulators. I always sort of basically not forget to do it, but I always neglect it. Alright, we're going to put one moisture evaporator down. One. I say it like I have more than one. I have one. So, what else were you going to do? Jesus. I say it like it's a choice. No, that's not good. Why can't I get it to sit the way I want it to? What? Why do they do that? Like you could put it straight, but then the pipe connections are not. find that annoying. Like, I have to put it sideways. I didn't want it sideways. It's very annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's water, oxygen, metal. Haven't got concrete yet. We can't find it. Haven't got any accumulators. Haven't put the drone hub down. We've got a sensor. We don't have a universal storage, which we will place it. We'll place it there. We will put a metal deposit here. We will put a concrete. Yeah, we'll put that there. We don't need a dump yet, but you will eventually. All right, let's get you. They might be able to get that. So let's get you to bring all of the metal over here. Let's get building. So that's on low, right? That is paused. Yeah, okay, you build a cable that we don't really need, but that's fine. All right. Now, hopefully by the time this is all built, or this partly is built, the concrete will come up so we can put that in. Because I think these are all pretty much just metal, aren't they? Okay, sensors up. Wait, why is it not building these first? Got this. Oh, because I haven't got any metal. It's alright, this thing's getting metal.
Milestone achieved.
Right, so we found water. That's good, and we found concrete. So now we are going to build concrete. Oh, God. Okay, before we do that, we are going to do water there. Water there. Okay, I'm going to do that. Then, you know, sometimes I wish I could just do a straight path. But you can't do that. Okay, that'll work. Go there, go there. From here, go there, there, and there. Excellent. High priority. Okay, it's all in. He's getting tons of metal. This is going to do nothing until we get people. Yep, let's get the power going, guys. Come on. Ching. Now we can start getting concrete.
Sector scanned.
Right. And then what we can do is we'll be able to get the fuel soon enough. Oh, that's right. We don't have an explorer. So, what did we originally bring in? We brought in... We brought in an explorer. I think we brought in more of these, but we won't need them with these two. Okay, so... I'm just trying to store some water at the moment. We need to get the fuel thing.
Sector scanned.
Okay, we got a power issue. Let's bring this in. He's still getting metal, yeah. Alright, go scan that. Oh, we're gonna get the stupid elevator. Okay, we're down on power. So, what was the thought process this time now? So we had a dust storm instantly, which stuffed us straight away. So my thought of doing the solar did not help. The downside to these is they use machine parts. Right, we'll start with 2. Right, so we've run out of polymers already.
Sector scanned. Milestone achieved.
Okay.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
Did we get that much last time? Cash would be great. Polymers would be great. Again, we don't have people anyway right now. So let's prioritize those.
Resources are low.
Okay, we should be able to store water pretty quick. And we'll get the power up. Alright, let's get you to do that, then that, then that. Get rid of that rubbish. Okay, you can't complain about electricity now. We've got 12.
Sector scanned. Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet.
Okay, well, yeah, we're getting a few things here. Okay, heaters. Alright, I'm really worried that we're going to need heaters right away. So we're going to remove that one because we've got that. So I am actually going to... No, we need that. So I'll just put that to the top, but then switch.
Anomaly analyzed.
Okay.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet.
Couple of things. We never did the fuel. And we can do that because we're sort of making a lot of fuel. A lot of water. So I'm going to put you there. And then I'm actually going to build a fuel depot right there. Alright, now I always regret when I put these drone hubs down because then I go, oh, what'd you put it there for?
Sector scanned.
There's another metal up there. Alright, we should start making fuel. Storage space is full. Let's put a concrete thing up here as well, I'm thinking.
Sector scanned.
Okay, so the water tanks are full. So what are they? They're just metal. Oxygen is not full. But it's getting there. Okay, I'm tempted to build more water tanks because we always use way more than we think. Did I put that in the right spot? It doesn't look straight. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't look straight, but it worked. I think it's just the way they're designed. They just do that. Okay, there is an anomaly there. Right, we're now constructing the dome.
Sector scanned.
Right, we are going to have to stop there because we've probably gone over time, but I'm a bit happy this time. So we've had one restart due to me not being happy. Yeah, it's a little bit cheesy, I know, because I found the optimum, one of a good spot. I mean, there's no rare metals here, but you know, we're a little bit better off now. We've got 2 water sources, we've got some metal and concrete, so we've got a way better chance of surviving this, I feel. But it's not just about surviving. We've got to get 200 colonists. We'll only allowed 1 passenger ship, but we do have those Ark pods, which I didn't realize. It just cost us 100 million to bring them. But that's just the way it is. So if you like the channel and you want to support it further, check the description below. There's a link to a Patreon site and a link to a virtual coffee site. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Really helps the channel out immensely, and I really do appreciate the support. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of this challenge and how we're playing it. Have you done this challenge? How did you get through it? Let me know. Thoughts, opinions, anything I should look out for, anything I should do specifically to get through this one. Anything at all, or ask me questions about the games. Feel free to do that as well. I read all the comments and answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.